Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived two brothers, John and Mark. They had grown up together, but as they became adults, their relationship grew strained. Their father had passed away, leaving behind a modest estate, including a house and a small amount of money. At first, the brothers tried to discuss the inheritance peacefully, but it quickly descended into a heated argument. "It's only fair I get the house," John insisted, his face tightening. "I took care of father in his final days, and I have a family to support." Mark's face reddened, his eyes narrowing. "And what about me? I visited every week. I deserve the house just as much as you do. Besides, the money should go to me for my business." John's eyes flared, his voice rising. "That's nonsense. You never cared about father or me. You just want the money for your own selfish reasons." Mark's expression darkened, his fists clenching. "Selfish? Look who's talking. You've always tried to take everything for yourself, never caring about anyone else." Their argument grew louder, their voices echoing through the village. They hurled accusations at each other, their bond unraveling. Jealousy, greed, and resentment filled the air, poisoning their relationship. One day, an elderly monk passed by and heard the commotion. Intrigued, he approached the brothers. "Why are you arguing?" he asked gently. John turned to the monk, his face red with frustration. "We're fighting over our father's inheritance. I think I deserve the house, but Mark wants it too." Mark's arms crossed, his face stern. "And the money? I need it for my business." The monk's face softened, his eyes narrowing. "I see. Inheritance can stir emotions, but remember, possessions alone do not bring happiness." John and Mark exchanged uneasy glances. The monk continued, his voice gentle. "True happiness comes from cultivating peace within ourselves, and harmony with others. Holding on to possessions or wealth can lead to suffering and discord, especially between family members." John's brows furrowed, his shoulders slumping. "But what do we do?" The monk's eyes softened, his voice calm. "Begin by acknowledging your emotions, and then strive for understanding. Here are 3 things to consider. 1. Practice mindfulness, recognize your anger and resentment without acting on them. Observe your emotions, allowing them to pass, and focus on the present moment. 2. Communicate openly, discuss your feelings with each other calmly, without accusations. Share your needs and listen to each other's perspectives, finding common ground. 3. Seek a peaceful resolution, consider sharing what your father left, or finding another arrangement that brings peace to both of you. Prioritize your relationship over material gain." Mark's face relaxed, his gaze shifting to John. "Maybe we can find a way to share what father left us." John's face softened too, a faint smile crossing his lips. "Yeah, let's talk this through and figure it out." The monk's eyes gleamed, a smile spreading across his face. "That's the spirit. Remember, brothers, that relationships are more valuable than possessions. Cultivate harmony, and you'll find true peace." John and Mark nodded, their conflict subsiding. They spent the following weeks discussing their inheritance, finding ways to divide it amicably. In time, their relationship strengthened, and they discovered that the bond between them was worth far more than any material wealth. The brothers' story became a reminder to the village that peace and harmony come from within. The monk's teachings echoed throughout the community, reminding its people that happiness isn't tied to possessions, but to how we treat each other. "Remember," the monk would say, "possessions may pass, but relationships last. Cultivate mindfulness, compassion, and understanding, and you'll find lasting peace and contentment." John and Mark's relationship grew stronger, their story serving as a testament to the power of harmony, understanding, and compassion, spreading peace throughout their lives and community. Finally, the Zen Master team is dedicated to exploring meditation, spiritual growth, life, philosophy, and mindfulness, with the goal of bringing you inner peace and inspiration. Don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications to join us on this enlightening journey. Together, let's cultivate a mind that is both calm and joyful.